All right, exciting day, of course, with the solar eclipse. Now, here in Ohio, in our part of Ohio, in western Pennsylvania, we had about 80% coverage. We had some calls come in to the newsroom asking and wondering, hey, it felt cooler when that eclipse happened. Well, it did. Officially here at the station, we dropped about 1 degree. We actually graphed that drop in that temperature here at the station, and it fell just about 1 degree before it started to increase once again. We also were watching the solar energy coming in, and that had a much bigger drop to it. But as far as the temperature goes, we did drop about 1 degree, which makes sense. Now, to put that in comparison, on a typical summer day, you go from the sun to the shade. It always feels cooler in the shade. Well, I want to show you a couple of examples of just how much cooler it is in the shade, and we're going to use a car tire to start that out. This tire right here that I'm going to point to, I have a little laser beam on it, is showing anywhere from 104 to 106 degrees. Now, it's been sitting in the sun. There's 108 degrees there. So let's go over to a car tire that has been sitting in the shade for a while here. This tire here, as I zoom on into it, notice it's almost 10 degrees cooler. Make sure I have my laser beam on there. And it seems like earlier when I was out here checking this, a 10-degree range, pretty much what it was in the shade, from sunlight to shade. Here's a nice shade tree outside of our station here, and I'll go ahead and point this out. And you'll notice here, about 83 degrees. So let's just work this back out to where it's been in the sunlight here. And we take this, and of course, we'll do our scan tool here, closer to where it's been in the sun. Now, hang on a second. Of course, you know technology, right? There we go. It's this is actually jumping back up to 82, 83. A few minutes, there we go. That's what I was looking for. It was showing closer to 87 to 90 degrees out here in the sun. So again, you're looking at close to a 10-degree difference. Let's say a 5 to 10 degree difference when you go from the sun into the shade. Of course, that's always why it's great to find a shade tree on a sunny day. But as far as the eclipse goes, officially, here at the station, we dropped about 1 degree through the entire eclipse period here at the station. So kind of a fun meteorological aspect to the solar eclipse this afternoon. The sun is blaring out full once again, so this eclipse is over. We have to wait a few years, of course, until the next time we can measure that kind of a temperature drop across northeastern Ohio and northwestern Pennsylvania. The next time, I'm sure it'll be much more as we go into an almost full solar eclipse here at home.